Hi, my name is Rafael Ramonde, and I am the member of a group 4. So our report is all about gender and sexuality online. So the difference between gender and sexuality are often assumed to be related concepts, but in reality they are separate and distinct. Understanding the difference between gender and sexuality is important because while both are important parts of an individual sense of self, if you don't know what each one is, you may make and correct assume points. So to understand the difference between gender and sexuality, it's helpful to know what each term means. So gender is socially constructed and one's innermost concept of themselves as a man, woman, and or non-binary person. People define their gender identity in a variety of deeply personal ways that can include man or woman, but can also extend to identities such as a gender fluid, gender non-conforming, and a variety of others. So sexuality refers to who a person is attracted to and can include plethora of orientation while being gay, heterosexual, and bisexual are perhaps the most well-known sexuality orientation. There are many others such as asexual and pansexual. That's all.
Online groups, dating application, and social media sites are just a few examples of different digital channels where people can express their gender identity and sexual orientation. People can explore and express their gender sexuality on internet in ways that may not be possible in their actual life. For example, individuals are now to express their gender and sexual identity through the content of the posts on social media sites like Reddit, Wiki, Litmatch, Instagram, Twitter, and etc. for assistance to connect with other people.
Good day, I am Sam Kintapan. The gender and sexuality online. Gender and sexuality are often assumed to be related concepts, but in reality, they are separate and distinct. Understanding the difference between gender versus sexuality is important because while both are important parts of an individual's sense of self, if you don't know what each one is, you may make incorrect assumptions.
Gender and sexuality online refer to how individuals express their gender identity and sexual orientation through various digital platforms such as social media, dating apps, and online communities. That internet provides a platform for people to explore and express their gender and sexuality in ways that may not be possible in their physical lives. Examples of social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter have allowed individuals to express their gender and sexual identity through their profile and content. For example, individuals may use hashtags such as LGBTQ or non-binary to connect with others who share similar experience.
Gender and sexuality are often assumed to be related concepts, but in reality they are separate and distinct. Understanding the difference between gender versus sexuality is important because while both are important part of an individual's sense, but self, if you don't know what each is, you make incorrect assumption.
Gender is referred to social and cultural roles, expectations, and norms associated with being male, female, or non-binary. It is often used interchangeably with biological sex, which refers to the physiological and anatomical differences between males and females, such as reproductive organs or hormones. However, gender is a social construct that is influenced by a range of factors including cultural beliefs, traditions, and social expectations, and can vary across different cultures and societies. Gender can also include aspects such as gender identity, gender expressions, and sexual orientation. And sexual online refers to the various which is people express their sexual interests, desires, and behaviors through digital technology and the internet. This can include engaging in social activities or discussion, which other through online chats, rooms, dating apps, social media, or other digital platforms.
Gender. Gender is socially constructed and is one innermost concept of themselves as a man, woman, and non-binary person. People define their gender identity in a variety of deeply personal ways that can include man or woman, but can also extend to identities such as gender. Meanwhile, sexuality refers to the person is attracted to a can include a plethora or orientation. While being gay, heterosexual, and bisexual are perhaps the most well-known sexual orientation, there are many others such as sexual and pansexual.
Good day, sir. I Cadet Ortega, and today I will discuss about gender and sexuality online. The term sex, gender, and sexuality are often thought of as synonymous. Sex is the biological state that corresponds to that we might call a man or a woman. Gender is the social understanding of how sex should be experienced and how sex manifests behavior, personality, preferences, capabilities, and so forth. Sexuality is the individual expression and understanding of desire. Gender and sexuality came to be through discourse and social processes. According to this embodiment hypothesis, internet users are free to actively choose which gender or sexuality they are going to. Rules to follow. Stick to safer sites. Next is guard your password. Then limit what you share. Remember that anything you put online or post on a site is there forever, even if you try to delete it. Then do not be mean or embarrass other people online. Always tell if you see strange or bad behavior online. Choose your online friends wisely. Be patient. Sexuality is an individual expression and understanding of desire. While like gender, this is often viewed as binary, homosexual or heterosexual. In reality, sexuality is often experienced as fluid. That's all. Thank you, sir.